Washington State football entered as underdogs for their first home game in over a month, and they took down the Toledo Rockets 28-7. Our sports director Jack Wallace brings us how the Cougs rebounded from back-to-back losses with a slick performance in the rain.
Well, late Pullman monsoon washed out the engines of the Toledo Rockets, resulting in a Washington State 28-7 win, a cathartic win to get them back at home for the first time in 35 days with a dub.
WSU welcomed back a roaring home crowd, ready to see their Cougs after consecutive ranked road losses where they stuck in the game well until the very end. Today presented a nice get-back win, and the Cougs loved the support.
And I told them it was nice to throw a deep completion and hear everybody roar. Okay, everybody's proud of what we're doing. Obviously the past 2 weeks we've been on the road. They're not too happy when you get a good completion or a good play on them. So
we need the fans and the boosters and everything more than ever. We're about to walk into a different conference in a year, and we need to hit the ground running with a fan base that's really rowdy and supports their football team.
Wazoo won through great defensive play. Linebacker Parker McKenna hauling in the first interception of WSU's season and his first at the FBS level.
He keeps growing, and he's always been a good tackler. He's probably the most physical player on our team. Week in and week out, he just keeps flying to the ball and making plays.
So, yeah, it was cool to get the first one and be in that position.
WSU's offense tacked on 4 scores, tied for the most Toledo gave up in any game all season.
These guys in this room believe that's the offense that we can have, and we can be week to week.
Well, after a nice home visit in Pullman, pulling off the win this weekend, Washington State has to go back on the road next weekend, where they're going to face off against their Pac-2 fellows, the Oregon State Beavers, down in Corvallis. That kickoff at 4:30 next Saturday. Should be a ton of fun. Washington State, they're meeting them twice this year. First of 2. The second one is going to be down in Pullman. That'll end the regular season off. Reporting in Pullman, Jack Wallace for News Now Sports.